Hi everyone, this is Triple T, and today I'm taking a look at Warbotron's WB03-E laser cannon, or Scattershot, as I like to call him, and how I've longed for this video. Yes, we're going to take a look at the box. We've seen this, it's the same. It says Warbotron. I think this is Afterburner's package. Warbotron collection. Warbotron. How I have longed for this day. Full disclosure, I've had to open him up thrice before this video due to the fact that an old glue injury broke him, and I'm so scared of moving this now. As you can see, it was glued all the way, but now I glued just the little turny piece. Oh, I hope that holds. 3 times I've opened him up. 3 times. But he looks gorgeous. This is Scattershot at his best. And I do love this character, as you probably can tell by now. We're going to start with looking at his accessories, so we can put them aside. He has 3 of these beautiful swords, and you fold this down to make a little stand for him. I will show that in a minute. He has his gun, rather big gun, but it gets even bigger when we transform it into combine mode. But it looks really nice. In my humble, well, not so humble, but my opinion. He has 2 mini cannons that goes on his shoulders. They're kind of hollow. They look the same from both sides. And now look at that beautiful face. He is adorable, and those blue eyes is just piercing. And I like that the head is also transparent. Really nice. And look at all this detailing. Gold details, gunmetal gray, all my favorite colors. And a red that is hard to beat. Look at all this detailing. So nice. Wow. Even these things on the wings look nice. And the weapons as well. This is the back of the leg, and it is still detailed really nicely. If we dare to move these up, you can see that the combiner skirt piece here is really well made as well. Nice detailing with silver and gunmetal gray. And this piece is just looking very nicely. His shoulders, you can actually fold these away to reveal the combiner ports, but that's for transformation. You have a lot of detailing here as well. Vents, I think, couplings, and so on. And he really looks amazing, I think. For articulation, his head can do a 360, like so. His arms can do a 360. They can go up to there. They have a bicep swivel. And unfortunately, the elbow bend isn't that much. We will speak no more about this. His hands, just as with all the rest, they are on a single pin, so not much there, but you can rotate the hands. You can rotate the waist, but things collide on the back. And since I'm scared of losing these again, I'm not gonna show more than this. The legs go all the way in front. No high kick, but 90-degree kick. Back about that much. Yes, I'm scared, so I don't go any further. And he can do... Oh, we have to do this on both sides, of course. He can do the Motor Master splits. He has a thigh rotation, 90-degree at the knee, and really cool feet. These are on a little pad of their own, and they're combined here. You can loosen this up if you want to have the heel in another direction than the toe, but otherwise these look brilliant. And he is really poseable. You can put him in a really wide stance and he just goes to town. Yes, that is my Scattershot. The first peg in here is quite too wide, unfortunately, but you can always do one side and that looks okay too. You can move the wings about. They are on a little peg. And no, this is not parts forming. They're supposed to be in there. And you can fold them out and you can do whatever you want. His butt flaps are poseable. You can make them go quite differently if you want to. I just think this looks best. And it's also the official, so I stick to that. Now for comparison, here he is with Teletron 1. And he's a small one, a deluxe class, so he isn't a masterpiece. But let's bring in my favorite, Cup. And he is actually taller, which he should be because he's a leader. So that is quite correct. And they do look nice. They do look so nice. Since he is a combiner, he comes with a bit of kibble for combine mode. And the first thing is this axe. You actually have two. You can fold this up if you want to. So it's more like a scythe. But these are for Computron's legs actually. And you can fold these in to more accommodate his legs. So, two axes. The hands for combine mode is actually the undercarriage for his space shuttle mode, which is kind of strange, but it works. You don't really see its fingers. It's more like, well, you'll see in a minute. This strange contraption, which looks so strange. I have no idea what this is. Maybe it's a sword of some kind, or a club, or... I have no idea. But you get it transformed quite easily like this, and just push everything together. And that's it. And to get it into spacecraft mode, you put these on the sides. And we'll get back to this in a minute or two. Let's get to transformation, shall we? And I'm quite scared, actually, because I don't want to break anything again. You take this away, and you start by folding the hands in. You fold. No, I did it wrong. I always forget that this is the different one. In the manual, it says you have to have the palm upwards, but no, it's downwards, like so. Then you put the arms like that, and you push them together. Let's do the same thing here. So, push him up, turn this, and push it in. Everything on these spots are so snug. And to not have visible head syndrome, let's turn his little head to the side. Now there is a port and a peg, and they're going to go together right now over me, or because of me, rather. As you can see, it's quite difficult to tap everything in. There it is. And now he looks very strange. But that's the way it should look. Okay. You fold these flaps up. You remove this and let it hang out. Let it all hang out. Now this centerpiece can actually rotate on a joint of its own. So this goes back or in front to his feet. This goes to the side because we're going to turn these legs up and around and push them in here. And to do that, I have to manipulate this one. Hold my breath, shall I? Okay, let's start. Turn this around. You loosen this little piece up, and you loosen that as well. And then I don't have to touch that. Thank you. You push them up, and now you have to separate the feet. Could have done that earlier. There. And now we're going to push down on the leg so it's the right height, because it's going to tab in. These tabs go to those ports there. And that's quite difficult, like so. And now we press these security tabs together. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other side. You fold this leg up, you rotate that in, you loosen these side pegs. Did I do it right? No, I didn't. close them up, turn this around, and then you're going to do the same thing here. Foot tabs away like that, and like that. And then you're going to push it down. Can take that away for now. You have to fold these out, and that's not really something I want to do. I need a spudger. This side isn't glued, but this side is. So please stay together. Don't break again for the third time today. So far, so good. Okay. That's actually horrifying to me. I'll put this back. And now we can extend the wings out like so. And now comes the add-on pieces. Yes, parts forming. You fold the... I forgot to show you. I got so excited that this is still in one piece. You fold this up. And you fold this out and tab that in. So it stays like that. Now you bring in this piece, and that will tab in here. Like so. The chest piece will go, I don't know why this goes out, but anyway, the chest piece goes top. Now we bring in the combiner hands because they're going to that peg. And this works sometimes and sometimes not. Okay, this works. Yay! Thankfully it works. You take these little guns and position them on the arms where the hands used to be. What happened here? Okay, like that. Sorry if I didn't show you that correctly. I'll show you on the other side. Take this gun and you position it right here. As I say, everything is very well toleranced here, so it's quite snug. So, and for the final piece, you bring in the gun and you put this down and then you put it into this little port. And now you have Scattershot in his alt mode. And he is huge and gorgeous. There is nothing wrong with this thing at all. Let's go through the details, shall we? Let's do a close flyby. The tip, the chest piece, the cabin, I think, my delicate plates, and these gorgeous wings. And from behind, and this is why you turn his head, because you can see the head, but when he's looking up, he doesn't have visible face syndrome, at least. And this back end looks like something out of Star Trek. Looks good. So this is what he looks like from above. And this is what he looks like from beneath. He has visible hand syndrome. Oh. And if you put him down, that doesn't really work. So, ta-da, that works. But you bring in his swords and a special little shield with attachments, like this. And you've seen that before if you followed my reviews of the Technobots. And the first time you put him on, it's kind of tricky because you have to get everything into place. And I can't really show that. But this should be the way. Yup, it is. Oh, maybe. Yeah. No, this fell out. Let's try that again, shall we? And this just looks epic. This just looks epic. I don't actually have another space cruiser, so there is no real need for comparison here. But he's big, he's beautiful, and I think he's the best. And please don't break. That's my wish. Please don't break. But we're going to get him into combined mode. And to do that, to get him into combined mode, I mean, look at this, is gorgeous. But anyway, to get him into combined mode, you remove all the loose parts. By the way, I'm not going to show you the turret due to my skirt piece problem because it can't bend the way it should, so I'm sorry. But just think like this, but with the legs downwards. So this is a cannon of sort. It looks okay, but not sensational. Remove that. Remove that. And now we're left with this. We're going to take these away. God, I held it. Tab this out. Separate his legs. I'm so scared. Like that. Can't fold that up for now. Open these up on both sides. Thankfully, this one's already open. And now you fold them outwards, fold it down on the outer hinge, and make these go in, and fold that down, and for the last time, I hope. Now we have to do that here as well. So let's move this around, push it down, push that in, and fold this down. And now you fold the arms up from their extremely secure connection. And they're going back there, but first we're going to get these out, and I need a spludger. Like that. It's a waste piece for Computron. And now we put the arms back where they were. Oh, this is so... You have to have everything in the right position. Like so. You fold these down, turn them up, and then snap them into place on the thing there. You turn them down, and you turn them over, and you snap that to that thing there. Okay, now we're going to turn the heads around, and this is Computron's head, but you're going to pull it out really high out as well. And this is really difficult because this piece has to be above these. So I think I have to do that off camera, sorry. So now he's up there. These pegs should bludger go in to the screw holes in the neck and to this port here to lock everything into place. And now we bring back his chest piece. And this time we fold this up because it's gonna go and be a filler piece for his neck. Like so. You can see the filler piece there. Not very good, but still it works. Now I bent it downwards. Like so. That's what it should look like. Now you fold the backpack onto itself and lock everything in back here so it's nice and secure. And the last thing you want to do is take these wings and put them in these ports. This is kind of tricky. Sorry for showing you just my hand, but that's the way. I like it. No, we can't stand. Okay. Let's do this then. And there you have him in combine mode, and he looks epic, I say. Now, for the final piece, you actually push these legs up, but then he can't really stand. So I'll wait with that to the next video. Behold, Computron. So my concluding thoughts about this bot. I mean, I love him. He is beautifully done. Quality plastic is outstanding. Even though I tend to break one of his hip skirts, it just looks magnificent. And every detail is like it has to be there. It just feels given that everything is where it should be. And he makes a nice bot, and he makes a nice spaceship, and he makes a nice turret, and he makes a nice body of Computron, even though some tolerances are way too tweaked. And yes, that's my way of saying it's too hard to put them into place, but still. You heard my negatives and you heard my positives. This is a guaranteed recommendation for me. There is no other Scattershot out there that will come close to this one. I find it strange that none of the bigger brands like Fans Toys and so on have actually tackled the Technobot family. I don't really know why, because they are great and I really like them as characters, and Warbotron really knocked this one out of the park. This is so good. I'm lost for words, actually. But in the next video, we will put Computron together, and I'm looking forward to that. Ooh, yes I am. It's going to be so fun. But I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care.